While sitting in your room, the window suddenly fills with blinding light. Do not rush to the window. If this light is caused by an explosion, the shockwave will reach you within seconds. Light travels at the speed of light. The shockwave, however, travels at the much slower speed of sound. So, the moment you see your window light up, you have at most a few seconds. Immediately move away from the window, take cover behind a sturdy wall, lie face down on the ground, and cover your eyes and ears. The window shattered, the building shook, but you are still standing. This means you are far enough away from the blast center. Now there are two more dangers: radiation and nuclear fallout. If you look up at the sky, you will see a huge mushroom cloud rising. This cloud is formed when air, heated to extreme temperatures by the bomb, rises rapidly and collides with the upper layers of the atmosphere, scattering in all directions. It carries enormous amounts of radioactive dust and ash. Do not continue to look at this cloud. Move away. Do not go outside under any circumstances. Simply being inside a building reduces the effects of the blast by approximately 50%. If possible, move to the middle floors. The ground floor and top floor are the most dangerous places because radioactive particles accumulate at these points. What you should do: cover broken windows with boards and stuff cloth between them. Block door gaps, ventilation openings, and fireplaces if it works. Store water from the tap. Make sure your fire extinguisher is nearby. If you have potassium iodide tablets, start taking them as indicated in the leaflet. These tablets fill the cells in the thyroid gland, preventing radioactive iodine from binding to them and partially reducing radiation damage. They do not provide complete protection, but they make a difference. Radiation does not work like a bullet. It accumulates in the body. If you received a high dose at the moment of the explosion, even weeks of low-level exposure can raise the total dose to dangerous levels. Therefore, the longer you stay in a safe indoor location, the better. You were outside when the explosion occurred and you survived. You have to options: move away or take shelter indoors. To decide which to choose. Do this test. Extend your arm, close one eye, and try to cover the mushroom cloud with your thumb. If your thumb completely covers the cloud, gives you are far enough away. Move in a safe direction. If it does not cover it, gives you are too close. Immediately enter an indoor space. In either case, pay attention to the following. If dust and ash are falling around you, cover your mouth and nose with a thick cloth. When you enter a closed space, carefully remove all your clothes, put them in a bag and throw them outside. Then take a thorough shower with soapy water. Be careful not to cut your skin while scrubbing. If radioactive particles enter your bloodstream, the risk increases. If you are driving and the road is blocked, abandon the vehicle. Thin metal sheets cannot protect you. In the first few hours after an explosion, watch out for the following symptoms: nausea, vomiting, fever, extreme fatigue, hair loss. These are signs of acute radiation syndrome. The severity of the symptoms is directly proportional to the radiation dose you have received. All this applies to a single bomb. The likelihood of a nuclear conflict being limited to a single bomb is extremely low. The effects of the explosion would last for decades. Cities could become uninhabitable for years. Food and water sources could be contaminated by radiation. Tens of thousands of cancer cases and serious psychological trauma could occur, and health problems could be seen in newborns. Cleaning up this damage alone would cost tens of billions of dollars and require years of work. Nuclear weapons, in addition to their terrifying nature, ironically also serve a deterrent function. Attacking a country with nuclear weapons would bring about a counterattack. This second strike balance is the fundamental reason why these weapons have only been used twice so far.